Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you lot doing? My desk is really messy. I need to clean it after the stream. There's just paracetamol and battery bank, travel battery packs, an empty glass. What else have we got here? Paracetamol. I'm a hoarder. What can I say? Gang, how are we doing though today? Are we okay? Are we okay? Today, chat, I will exclusively be only discussing Football Manager. I don't want to mislead any of you. Hey, the Azol 140 streak. That is actually mental. That is actually wild. I don't even know what to say to that, mate. That is insane. 140 watch streak. Madness, mate. I appreciate the love. How are we doing? Being walloped by a cold/flu. Oh, well, let me distract you, my friend. How many days do we pick up the puppers? I know the date, chap, but I don't want to tell you the date because I want the surprise to be there. But it's by the end of the month, so in the next 2 weeks. What's the weather like? It's bloody warm today. I'm not allowed to talk. In Gibraltar, the weather is nice for our next game. It's strong winds and 14 degrees. Oh, chat, how are we, though? Today, I've actually been organised. I've got ahead of schedule with stuff, so I've actually recorded tomorrow's YouTube video as opposed to having to do it after the stream, which is always a liberating feeling. Load up the 8-ball pool. Actually, yeah, we've got Mods Calplay to play first, which should be really, really fun. I'm really enjoying this Apex save, though. I was just craving playing more of it the other day. I was like, should I just play the games against Mons Calpay off stream? Then I was like, nah, I need my 8-ball pool. Means you can stream until midnight. I mean, I still have to edit tomorrow's video, and I have got stuff to do around the house. Ian Kirk has left his role as Gibraltar's under-21 manager. Oh. Okay, well, cheers, Ian. I guess that works. Being prepared, be careful. People might think you know what you're doing. Yeah, that's true. Today's Journey Manager really highlights the fact you had money to spend at this club compared to others. Mate, it's such a fun difference in save games, the current Journey Manager club, compared to what we have been doing. Like, it's nice just to do something. I say do something different. Like, we've gone to a couple of second division teams before, but like, obviously the circumstances around it are just quite different. Also, chat, I was organised today. I fired up the air conditioning for 10 minutes before the stream. In retrospect, I should have left it going for like 20 minutes before the stream to cool down the room, but I wasn't that planned ahead. Jack, I know you've said more than enough about FM 26, but have I seen FM Console's 10-day countdown vid on YouTube? I've seen the video, Mike. I don't agree with his conclusions. Is the honest answer. I think it's going to be much later in the year than FM Console thinks that we hear stuff. I think it's very, very dangerous to stick your neck out on the line and start predicting stuff. Because as soon as you get stuff wrong, it doesn't look great. I know he's been right about some other stuff in the past. I think the thing he failed to kind of recognise is the fact that the announcements we've had in June the last few years have often been kind of regarding much distant future iterations of Football Manager or licensing agreement stuff that has to be announced before, like, by SI, otherwise it will just come out from their partners. So yeah, I wouldn't expect anything in the next 10 days, but if I'm wrong, I'll be very, very happy. Hey, Jack, I did the opposite of whatever Stonks is today in MFL because I can't read on the move. Check out the MFL Discord if you want to laugh. Do I want to have a laugh here? What happened? Wait, I need to look at this. What, this guy... Yeah, Minty, you have misread there, unfortunately. Jack, did I miss the weather lecture? No! I'm not allowed to talk about weather anymore, Jack, because I've been told that, you know, that would be false advertising and clickbait. So I'm only allowed now to talk about Football Manager. Still a cakewalk in the league. Mostly. We have slipped up occasionally, but to be honest, we play more games in Cup and European games than we do in the league. Leone Lambert, by the way, is still really progressing. I'm still optimistic he's going to come good. It might be delusion. I'll let you guys be the judge. He's improving. The worst thing about No More F4 Manager is the death of Crayon Man. True. I miss Blue Crayon Man, chat. I think about him a lot. Right, should we get some 8-ball pool on the go to start the stream? Because we've got mini clip to play. Up the 8-ball pool. I need to load it. 8-ball pool. Left the stream early yesterday. How's Vasquez doing? To be honest, yesterday we finished things with 4 national team games in a row. So Vasquez didn't get much more of a run out. Okay, chat. I'm firing up the 8-ball pool because that is more important than Football Manager when we take on mini clip. Where are we? Boom. Players a guest. Get me in. I'm ready. I reckon I win this. I'm confident today. Oh, okay, they're breaking. Chat, do you back me here? I'm going to back myself. For people new around here, by the way, the team that we're playing at the moment is Mons Calpe. Their bit at the top reminds me of Miniclip, which was an old games website that 8-Ball Pool used to be hosted on. Is this person even going? Come on. Have you go, you dingus. They ran out of time, so now it's my... Is that mind games? Did they want me to break? You know, I'll break then. That's fine. It's not a good break, but there's actually nothing on a pocket, so maybe it's not that bad. I feel like he psychologically tried to psych me out there. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, mate. Is this guy could have a go? Come on, mate. You could do it. Come on. What is he doing, mate? You're going to run out of time again. Are they a moron? Oh, my God. What are we doing here? Come on. Skill-based matchmaking's kicked in. They found sort of my level. Sorry, how did that not go in? Could someone tell me how that didn't go in? I've been robbed. Oh, no, I have to wait 20 minutes of this absolute burk. Oh, my... Come on! It's like they heard me. If that goes in, I'm fuming. Yeah, that better not go in. I think I want stripes here. Oh, I get the shut up chat. I meant to do that. I was just giving him a chance. Oh, we love that. Look at that. Has it put me on the red? Maybe not, unless I'm going to ricochet off the cushion. I meant to do that, chat. That was actually the play there. That's good. You know, we've opened up the table. I didn't play that much jumpers for goalposts. I'll be honest. What is this person doing? Is this one of you giving me the win? I don't understand. The only explanation in my head is it's one of you giving me the win. If I catch that fine enough, does that go in? Let's find out. Oh my God, what a pot. Wait, it's not gone in! Referee! It's okay, we're covering the pocket. That was part of the strategy. Cover the pocket. That's what they call it, right? Is he about to smash the black in there? No. Okay. We found someone worse than me at 8-Ball Pool. I never thought I'd see the day. What am I doing about this green? That's what I'm wondering right now. So, should I just smash it? This person's awful. I'll give him a chance, chat. You know what? I'll give him a chance. There you go. Right. He should be able to clear the table now. Be realistic, Jack. None of us would want to give you a win. We'd beat you just so you can watch you melt down. Fair point. Oh, we're 3-0 up. Good job, lads. Score the free kick. Tunkara, bang it in for me, son. It's gone over. It's a disaster. He's still not had his go, by the way. What's he doing? Come on! I've had to wait all that time for that. Should we go for the triple ricochet shot, chat? I shouldn't have done that. That's actually... you know what? Meant to do it. Genius. How am I getting my stripe in here? To be fair, how am I getting the black in without potting the purple? I don't think this is ever going to work, but we could try. Yeah, that was never... You know what? That was never... In retrospect, that was never going to work. Just FM check. Oh, he scored a goal! What was your go-to web browser game growing up, chat? Were you like an impossible quiz kind of guy? Plants vs. Zombies? RuneScape? I mean, let's be honest, that game's still relevant now, isn't it? I think I cancelled my membership, even though I've had a RuneScape membership for like months that I'm not using. Oh, what a shot. Thank you, mate. Right, chat. If I pot the purple with the black, is that a foul? How am I getting the black off the cushion here? I think this. Oh my, what a shot. And we've left him nothing. Oh, we've left him nothing. Enjoy your time up against the green. Oh, Motherload was quality. What a game. Has he intentionally snookered me there? Do we reckon he's done that on purpose? I can't get to the black, chat. If I pot this from here, it's one of the greatest shots ever seen. I mean, the fact I've hit it alone, I'm quite happy with. Can this guy, like, it takes so long. He's potted 2 balls, and I think I potted them both for him. Oh, Balloons Tower Defense. The original Balloons was quality too. Cody, dude, thank you so much for the 7 months of the Prime. Still not caught up on this, but I'm still a YouTube watcher. But for free sub, dude. Very, very kind of you. Also, Joshua, you subbed for a year before I was live. I appreciate you. Right, chat, this is done, innit? This is done. Thank you, thank you. I've just bullied a small child who I don't think had ever operated a computer before. But we'll take it. Only 4-0 up at the break. Pathetic effort from the lads. I'm going to rotate things and then we're netting free and fleeing. Good stuff. Talk about the weather or else. I'm sorry, yeah, chat, the weather is lovely. I didn't say I was going to talk about the weather today, so it's not clickbait today. 7-0, we're chilling. JJ just got a hat-trick. They gave JJ a penalty to get his hat-trick and he got it. You love to see it. Also, can you hear the car outside? Can you hear that? I've got the window open today to try and survive the heat. Right, Link's away next. JJ, what a boy. We love him. He is my man. Oh, 26 goals already. We're chilling. Hey, Mark, I'm doing very, very well, thank you, mate. I hope you're well, too. I'm doing well today, chat, because Wok made me some little pizza swirls. You know, where it's like pastry in a swirl, and it's just like cheese and bacon. I don't know if they're really good pizza swirls, but they're good. I love them. Have I missed puppy talk? No, did you hear, chat, and get a puppy? I didn't talk. Look at his little face. He comes by the end of the month. I'm very excited. I've said this a few times. The streams might be a little bit patchy for like the first week that I have the puppy. I mean, I say that. Oh no, the puppy killed the stream. The puppy killed the stream. Everyone's right F. I can see everyone right in F. Are we back? YouTube, are we back yet? YouTube always gets back quicker. I don't know why. Yeah, oh, YouTube's good. No F for you. Oh, so it's just a Twitch skill issue. Well, that's fine, isn't it? We could just look at JJ's beautiful face. Twitch isn't reconnecting for another 16 seconds. What should we chat about? What shall we chat about? We can discuss anything we want. Maybe I should get the AC out. I think it's the air conditioning is very loud. Let's talk about the dog some more. Fair point. Yeah, Twitch is back. Hello, Twitch. Sorry, I showed a picture of my puppies on stream, and the stream went down. Make of that what you will. But yeah, what I was about to say was that the first week or two I have the puppy, the streams might be a little bit patchy. Like, I'm going to try and stick to the routine, but obviously there's going to be that getting the dog used to being at home, getting him used to mine and Wok's routine and kind of figuring out when he's napping and when he's awake, when he needs to go to the toilet and all that jazz. The dog is a miniature schnauzer. I tell you what, Marco is getting quite good. I wish he was quicker. I've been training his quickness forever. But yeah, just as a heads up, chat, I will repay you for the lack of streams through dog posts on Twitter and on the Discord server. How does that sound? Is that like an acceptable trade-off? Is Huddling good on FM? Is he the really tall bloke? I'll be honest, I have no idea if he's good or not. Do I have a focus on JJ's heading to bump it up from 10? I'll be honest, there's certain things that I think you can try and train in a player that don't work. I don't know if this is our take. I feel like training shooting has never worked for me, and training heading very rarely works either. Is that like my own just skill issue, or could anyone else like back up that theory? I genuinely think heading and finishing are just two things that never go up even when you focus on them. I'm told for Munnable save, but I'm not sure I have the commitment or attention span. Yeah, well, you do need an attention span for that, so maybe it's not the best idea if you don't. Did I ever play CMO 102? I went back and played it. The first Champ Man I played was 0304. And then the first one I played a lot of was CMO 4, which was like the first one where it had a 2D engine for the first time. Given the fact that I was 8 years old when CMO 1 came out, I can't say it was like top of my to-play list as an 8-year-old. Although I was playing LMA Manager in a similar time period. Have I ever done a Pentagon challenge? I have. I've never finished one, Stephen. I did a Journey Manager save, though. How can Kalinowski's value so high? I actually don't know why his value is higher than everyone else's. I wish I did, because then I would do whatever I would do whatever's up with him to all the other players. Moise's stats are so good. Not to be confused with his attributes, which are always also good. Yeah, to be fair, his return as a pressing forward has been impressive. Come into chat expecting chat to talk about Football Manager, and he's chatting about LMA Manager. I've been clickbaited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right, we've got links here. We should rotate the team, shouldn't we, for links? There we go, full strength for for, what do you call it, for the Champions League. The Saudi League seems to be broken the journey manager save. All the big teams have been relegated. It's just the AI. The AI of the hyper-rich Saudi teams does not understand it. Also needs to have some Saudi Arabian players, sadly. Right. Lambert I made available for the under-23s, but he's been playing for them and it's tiring him out. Should we just play him anyway? He's not going to play in the Champions League, so if he dies, he dies. And we'll give Vasquez the nod up top. What's the dog's name? So I've not revealed my dog's name yet, chat. The name has already been picked. He already has a box with all his toys in with his name on. So I appreciate the suggestions, but I don't think Wok's going to let me change the name now that she's bought stuff with his name on. Also, Jack RS, I respect the commitment to the, whenever dog is mentioned, just write, like, emoji. Vasquez, inside, Bath, over. That's annoying. The dog's called Kimmy. I'm afraid not. I feel like the Journey Manager save, like, obviously it's not really like a Pentagon challenge, but I feel like in terms of the path we're taking, it's not that dissimilar. I'm really enjoying the Journey Manager save game, though. Like, it was such a risk to do something completely different. That's annoying that Lynx have scored. Maybe I should pay attention to this game. Who got to pick the name? I think it was Wok that came up with the name, and then I just signed off on it because it was good. Well, the dog emote be replaced by Burrito the Space. I mean, do we get rid of Curry Dog, chat? The thing is, Curry Dog is a random dog from, like, 2013. Like, I don't want to be too sad here. That dog picture is, like, at least 12 years old. There is a reasonable chance that dog is no longer on this earth. R.I.P. Curry Dog. I don't want to alarm anyone. It's 1-0 to Lynx. Can we get a goal back before half-time? Daddy Moses has it. Daddy! Marco shoots. It's blocked. When do we panic? When do we panic? Maybe I should be panicking now. The dog's called Julian Brandt, so you can just shout, "Yeah, true." That won't get me stared at. Oh, okay. Lambert scored. Everyone stop panicking. To be fair, Lambert's only like 18. His grandma probably still buys him Lynx box sets for Christmas. Difference with the Pentagon is you really get invested in the teams you would normally not. Now you use teams more like a stepping stone. I'll be honest, I've done Pentagon challenges before, 2 of them, and I always kind of view teams as stepping stones, even in that save game, for me personally. Maybe that was how I approached the Pentagon at a time, but I think it gets to a point with the Pentagon challenge as well, where you're just jumping between all the kind of reasonably well-established teams already. Sigh. Play it across. That's the ball. Lambert! He has to hit the target. He has to hit the target. To be fair, he is absolutely exhausted here. Let's bring in Kim. Let's bring in Ndong up front. I've not even got like a full strength bench here because I really wanted to rest players. Does quickness matter much for keepers? I think it's overblown, personally. I notice you have a very slow goalkeeper with a sweeper role. I genuinely don't think it really matters. I think goalie roles are one of the things I'd love to see like experimented with more in Football Manager. That hit the crossbar and then he went in. I'm 27 and I still get a Lynx Africa for Christmas. Fair. I don't remember the last time I got one. I miss it. Love getting a can of Lynx Africa for Christmas. It's not Christmas without it. All right, Gomez, where are you going? Marco, Sai, Bath. This is patient. Keita, Kim. No one panic. No one panic. Everything is fine. Good job I made the subs, innit? I mean, it's still not done. Who was it we lost to a few years ago, chat? It wasn't Lynx. Was it Magpies? It's one of the other animal teams. I mean, I know I've rotated the team, but we should still be winning this comfortably. Imagine if we didn't win this game and then the full strength team didn't beat Feyenoord. That would be awkward. I don't know if I've forgiven Magpies for ruining my winning run. Kim. Yamashita. Endong. He's offside. He's offside. I've seen the flag raised. I could loan you my Belgium Malinos and you'd have no time to stream. You know what, Mungukila? I'm going to politely decline. One of the things that really works about getting a puppy now for Wok and I is the fact we both work from home. I feel like raising a puppy and being around all the time, like, it's a bit of a two-person job. Maybe if you're working from home, it's maybe a little more feasible, but it is difficult to give them all the time because they are just a baby. I didn't really realise how much work a puppy was until we started researching getting one, and I was, like, reading up on it. And don't get me wrong, there's different ways to raise and train a dog and whatever, but in terms of... I'd quite like to have an obedient dog. The dog doesn't need to know a load of tricks. But there's definitely families I can remember visiting as a kid growing up and friends' dogs. And there's some that you remember fondly as, oh, they were just a nice family dog. And then there's some where you think, they were just little shits. And I don't want my dog to be a little shit. Ideally. I mean, the thing is, I've done all this planning and so much reading about, you know, your first puppy, raising a dog right. I feel like you can only prepare so much until you find out what their temperament's like and stuff. We did pick the dog based on the fact he was the biggest in the litter and he just seemed pretty chill. Like, even though he's the biggest, like, he was £5 when some of the dogs in the litter were still less than £4. But he was still happy playing on bottom. Like, he wasn't bullying them, despite the fact he was way bigger than some of his siblings. My granny had a Westie called Pepe, would bite everyone but her. Definition of a little shit. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, like, I have a lot of respect for people who get rescue dogs and kind of, you know, rehome dogs. I don't think I could do it. In terms of, like, the time investment to kind of deal with, you know, behavioural issues is just not insignificant. Right, 3-1 was not convincing. Kim got man of the match on off the bench. Missed the stream yesterday. How did the other teams do in Europe? They did not win a round between them or progress a round. One thing I've learned from having puppies over the years is to get them involved with other dogs when you're out with them. I mean, obviously, we're going to wait for vaccinations, but we've got a few friends that have vaccinated dogs that we're probably going to have come just visit for little play date kind of things. I've also got a puppy sling, so that hopefully we'll be able to take the dog for, like, little walks around the nearby park. I won't put him on the floor or let him go near other dogs, but just let him see the world a little bit. Maybe go to the coffee shop round the corner just for like half an hour after he's been to the toilet. And even if he's just napping in the sling, at least he's kind of becoming acquainted with the world and things that he might do with us when he's older. Is there a fixed date for the edited video of the stream to come online? Do you mean the seasonal recaps, Felix? So we're on season 14. The season 13 recap is all but rendered and uploaded. It's probably going to go up either Friday or over the weekend, if I'm being honest. Dan, dude, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that. First time Prime sub. Welcome aboard, my friend. I appreciate it. Pepper wasn't a rescue. Just had no excuse. Just a more pious little shit who was a terror for the love of it. I'm hoping my dog's not like that. But we'll see. You never know, do you? But yeah, we're very fortunate where Wok and I are. There is like a dog park literally less than 5 minutes walk away. So there will be loads of opportunities once all the vaccinations are done for us to socialise our puppy from like a pretty young age. And also at the moment, he's in a household, the puppy, where it's a family breeder, but the family have 2 cats, 3 chickens, 3 ducks, and he has met all of those animals. Now, granted, obviously, he will probably forget a lot of this stuff because he is only like 6 weeks old, 7 weeks old right now. But like, he is going to have had probably more exposure than the average puppy to random shit. Right. Champo time, everyone. Full strength team, actually. Savino's got a knock, but that is literally it. We've got 2 wins in 2. Obviously, there's been an international break since these last set of games. Goal difference is not bad either. A win here would put us, well, just behind Liverpool unless we win 6-0. We'll have to see what we can do. Final, to be fair, have had a good start as well. Look at all the green links. How long before Lille gets a green link with Ndong at right back, do we reckon? I'm hoping Lille can get a little bit better technically with the ball at his feet because his physicals and his defensive ability for a fullback is already really, really good. Also, when Volodovsky is promised to play pressing forward is fulfilled, am I changing him to an advanced forward or am I keeping him on the pressing forward? Because I actually feel like the pressing forwards work pretty well for us. My assistant was suggesting I play Guerrero at DM. Was he now? I mean, I've ignored the advice. I don't have a Guerrero. So that would be an interesting suggestion. I literally don't have a player called Guerrero. Conhow. I don't know if you were misreading maybe their suggestion. I don't know why their suggestions would pop up. There is no Guerrero in this house. Okay, it's the Champo. I'm afraid to say there's no roof here. Well, there is a roof, but it's their roof. I feel like when we've taken on Dutch teams historically, we've done okay. I feel like we beat Feyenoord once, like 4-1 in the league stage. That'd be nice to replicate. Also, is it just me or is the lighting all buggy here? If I do that and that, does it fix it? Did that fix it? I'm not sure. It feels very dirty and smoggy in the distance. Oh, JJ. It's early chances. Encourage the players. Come on. How long do I think it'll realistically take me to win the Champions League? I mean, I have to do it in 25 seasons. That was the objective. It's season 14 now. I do genuinely think that with just a little bit of luck, I could win the Champions League with our current team. Like, it would be a crazy overperformance, but I don't think it's impossible. Like, I'd give us like a 5% chance with our current team of being able to win it. But we've not made it past the second knockout round. We've always come up, you know, a fair few rounds short. I'm hoping that our reputation will hit a break point soon where we can just attract way more players. Like, the fact we've signed a few more wonder kids this year, I think, is an indicator the rep is still on the rise, albeit slowly. And there's just a bit of patience involved. Milambo for them shoots over. I shout encouragement. I don't like that. Musa whips it in. Kos heads it away. Musa still has it. I don't like this. What would be nice is if I didn't have to play all the qualifying rounds, so I could have more of an off-season to kind of let players rest and reset. I don't think the match workload is like a massive factor, to be honest, because we do play a fully rotated team in the league a lot of the time. That is an awful back pass. I don't even know what to say. What are we doing? Vlak's now bringing it forward. I don't like this. Mojanga. Okay, never mind. We have been let off the hook there. That's an awful effort. Our doggo took pictures to promote doggy yoga today. Our child has been monetized and not by us. Excuse me, what? Do we get the pictures? Does that mean we have to go to doggy yoga? What is doggy yoga? Has anyone done dog yoga? Because I've never. You can't say that our dog's done a photo shoot today, Wok, and then not provide any pictures. Like, we are going to need evidence. "42 minutes in, by the way. 0-0. Nothing is happening. Like, they've had the odd chance here and there, but they're not really having a breakthrough. Why did I say anything? Is he not off? Is he off? Lino? Lino! He's on. Wait, that's a JJ own goal. Did that deflect in? How did this go in? Oh, that is unfortunate. Right, I'm going to tell the players I'm far from happy. Do I want to make changes? I'm going to try Volodovsky as an advanced playmaker in the second half. Kim's got an injury, but he thinks he can shake it off. I'm kind of tempted to try playing Kalinovsky as a roaming playmaker on occasion and see how he does there. It might be a stupid idea, but I was thinking about if I want to have a player kind of push up from deep. It could be a play. You know what? We're just gonna try it. The way like positional rotations work, like the regista is very much treated like a defensive midfielder role. So when you have the ball, it won't overrun forward. Whereas a roaming playmaker, because of how positional rotations work in Football Manager, he will step up and play alongside the attacking midfielder when we get the ball. It's going to leave us a little bit more open, but you'll see here, Kalinovsky will basically form a line with the centre attacking mid and others. And Dong. Fair enough, Ndong. I'll talk about Kalinovsky in the middle. You just go and do your thing. Question marks over. Is Ndong good enough? Maybe he's answered them there. I mentioned pre-game, didn't I? Lille and Ndong don't have the lines. Get the lines drawn between them, I say. Nice finish, keeper. Not covering himself in glory. Let's make some subs. Kim is still suffering from his injury. I'm going to bring in... Antunes. Is Antunes that much better than Lambert? Yes. Yes is the answer. Volodovsky's still not playing great here. You know what? Masad. I've not played Masad enough. And as an advanced playmaker, he is kind of just the perfect mould of striker. Maybe today's the day you can have his breakthrough performance. And Marco for Valencia as well. Fresh legs in the final third. We're going for the win. Why have they got a corner immediately? Don't do it. Good header, Doyle. Vayak has it. Okay, that's gone over. Encourage the players. Half an hour left. Match momentum suggests we've not been great here. I'll be honest, the match momentum is so skewed by possession. We've actually had a similar number of chances to them. Obviously, harder to maybe have chances when you don't have the ball, but leaves them open maybe on the break. They're on the far side. I don't like this. Kos, do your thing. Doesn't do his thing. Back post. Is Tunkara winning that race? I don't think he is. Okay, he doesn't need to win the race. He's mugged him of the ball. We love that. Oh, and then we lose it immediately. The Kennis for them. I'm getting nervous, you know. I want to make it 3 wins in 3. This felt like a winnable game on paper. Granted, you know, away from home, it's not straightforward. Kalinowski with a not the best clearance in the world. I don't like this. What are we doing at the back there? What is that? What is that entire sequence of play? What just happened there? That was truly bizarre. Jack, do you watch the Club World Cup? No. It seems awful, if I'm being honest. There's like another 50 games of the Club World Cup. I might watch the final if I'm curious, but no. No real interest in it. Even if Liverpool were like... I don't even know. Like, oh, they've scored. The Club World Cup, no, it's not for me. I didn't care about it when it wasn't a big tournament. I'm not going to care about it now. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is unfortunate that they've scored there. Spydiak. Was that JJ again? I love JJ. JJ on paper should be the best centre-back in our team. He has had some clangers lately. Tunkara. You know what? Antunes and Endon get on the front foot. I'm going to bring in Lambert, I think. Do I go to 2 strikers? I mean, we've got to do something here, haven't we? We're desperately looking for a goal late on in this game. How long is there? 9 minutes. I don't know if we're going to come back here. I'm going to be honest. I'm not liking this. Musa. It's over, chat. It's over. I say it's over. It's a bit hyperbolic. We're not winning this game. I think the good news is we only need one more win to make it through to the knockouts. But obviously finishing top 8 to skip a knockout round would have been desirable. Losing this game when I know I've got Man City, Real Madrid, and I think it's Bayern still to play. Not ideal. Oh, they're going to get another. I've gone on the front foot. And it's not really worked out. They've just carved us open. Stop! We're already dead. Don't ruin our goal difference. JJ, I think JJ's rating is actually a bit unfortunate because the own goal will count against him pretty heavily, even though it was just a deflection. It wasn't like he actively put it into his own goal, you know? All right, you know what? 6 points from 3 games is fine. I think our next game's a tough one. I've told the players they did themselves proud and they reacted well. To be fair, Feyenoord have won their first 3 games as well, so maybe they're just really good. Next game, Real Madrid at home, followed by Juventus. Then it's Man City. It's not Bayern we have to play, it's Juventus. That's who I was thinking of. Scanlon injury, bro. 5 weeks. He might be out the next international break. I'm fuming. Afternoon, Jack. Hope you and Walker doing well. Thank you, Daz. I'm doing good. Am I scared that SI doesn't deliver FM26 this year? Not at all. There will be a football manager this year, chat. They're hiring for people to test the game at Sega's Bulgaria testing offices. Did I say Real Madrid at home or away? At home. Oh, we've got the roof on our side. They're doomed. How's Takuya doing at Magpies? Pretty well. All the teams in Gibraltar, by the way, are making a massive amount of money off the TV deal. Like, they're all starting to bank decent money. Hopefully the TV deal goes up at the start of next year as well. This might sound strange, but switching to 2 strikers increase your chances to score. You'd think it'd work like that, but Football Manager isn't quite as simplistic as that. There are definitely one striker systems in this match engine that score more than 2 striker systems. But why are they hiring from Bulgaria? Because Sega has a massive presence in Bulgaria and it's cheaper to hire testers there. Sega bought Crytek Black Sea as it was in Sofia as an entire studio and then used them as outsourcing for testing and for codev work on Creative Assembly titles. And in recent years, they have moved a few more positions out there. They used to do a lot of their testing, Sega, at a Guildford office. That looked like a really bad tackle 22 seconds in. Is that going to be a red card 20 seconds in? Yeah, okay, well, good luck, Glasses. Good luck. Can you get use the pre-game editor to give other nations the same kind of increase in TV's deal? Not as far as I'm aware, no. Where are we in terms of UEFA coefficients? As a nation, I think we're like 22nd. But because the coefficient takes a 40, like the average score. So the way the coefficients work in Europe, it takes all the teams that represent that nation, they get points for how far they progress, then it divides their total score by the number of teams to give an average score per team. Right now, no other Gibraltarian team has ever qualified for a league stage in like the last 10 years. So essentially, whatever I achieve is then divided by 4 because there's 3 other Gibraltarian teams, but they're not contributing anything. Dark Side Jedi Luke, dude, thank you for the whole year of being subbed. I appreciate it. Incredibad and Dan Real, did I miss your subs? I think I did. Incredibad, dude, thank you for the 8 months. I'm so sorry I missed that earlier. And Super Sped as well, 5 months of the Prime. I appreciate you as well, mate. Thank you, thank you. What are the chances Sega's Club Football Stars graphic engine is the FM25/26 one? Slim to none. Do you think we'll get a full game or again they'll be updated over time? I mean, Football Manager does get post-release updates. And the last kind of... Was it this year's edition FM24 where they added Versus mode halfway through the year? I expect us to get a pretty feature-complete Football Manager, and I'd be shocked if International Management isn't in the game by the end of next season. Like, that could be the thing they had halfway through the year. Obviously, they originally removed International Management and then said, hey, it's going to come for FM26. But I think it has to come in before the World Cup, to be honest. Ideally, it's in at launch for FM26 this year, but if it's not... We're hitting the woodwork a lot here. If it's not, I'd be shocked if they don't add it in halfway through the year. Hey, Jack, for you, I'd change my MFL formations to counter my opponent's 3-5-2. Be a better matchup, but weakens my team. I mean, it depends on how much it weakens it and how well your players are suited to the formation you're playing, Chen. But in general, I will compromise team overall to play a formation that's better suited. But yeah, Sega bought out Crytek Black Sea, like probably 10 years ago now. And Sega has a big office in Sofia. I've actually been to the building. In fact, I went to it while it was still being built. When I worked at Creative Assembly, I went and did onboarding for people from Crytek Black Sea to learn how all the Total War tools worked. Back when I worked there. So the fact that Sega are advertising like roles in Sofia, Bulgaria is nothing weird at all. It's completely normal. Do we play any Champo today? We just lost against Feyenoord in the first Champo game of the day, sadly. As soon as they got us sending off 30 seconds in, I thought we'd batter them. To be fair, we've got an XG. We've had 18 shots in 21 games and an XG of 2, but we've not scored as many as you'd like to see. Uatara to the byline. Vasquez is there, doesn't get it. One more and we can flee. We've been watching highlights of 10 minutes and not 22 minutes in game has passed. It is a kind of crazy thing. The games like this that you sometimes get. I think it's games like this that justify the instant resulting at 3 goals up. Because when you're like 5-0 up, it's hard to make it entertaining battering teams. Okay, Iwatara scores. Get me out of here! What exactly was my role at Sega? So we won 13-0, by the way. That's not bad, is it? Lambert hat-trick, Iwatara hat-trick from left-back. Fair enough. Taru got man of the match. 4 players got 10 ratings. My job at Sega, so I started as a game tester on Football Manager. I then moved into a marketing artist role on Total War for Creative Assembly. After working at Football Manager for a year, I did the whole cycle of FM14. Then after a few years, I moved into cinematics. But as part of my kind of cinematics position, I was still embedded in the marketing team. So the way it worked was a lot of the cinematics team worked on the game side as well, whereas I was basically on the marketing payroll. So as a result of that, I kind of had an ear to the ground of all the marketing. I went into all the different marketing meetings you can imagine with very big, important people from Sega, kind of discussing marketing plans and whatnot. And then I kind of just moved into a more purely cinematics role for like the last year. And then the pandemic happened and I thought, fuck it, we ball. Let's play Football Manager for a living. What's my record win in FM? I actually have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. I've got tens of thousands of games played in Football Manager. I don't know. When's the next season of highlights for Apex due to be uploaded? Hopefully by the end of the week, Joe. I'm sorry it's been a bit late. I was ill at the start of last week, and then last weekend I had a wedding in Derbyshire, and I don't live near Derbyshire, so I was away for the whole weekend. But Editor Harrison has got it all edited. I just need to give him the intro and then find a good day to upload it. Hey, Jack, just want to let you know I took your advice and decided to fail my Physics A level to focus on what really matters, FM. I'm proud of you, son. What's my favourite save I've done in any FM? I will always look back at the original Gibraltar Apex save from FM15 fondly. But to be honest, I try not to compare my save games to one another. You kind of have to have a bit of a mentality shift when you do content around Football Manager, in the sense that there's not you have to be ready to like move on to the next save game. Like I have some friends that play Football Manager and they'll play the same save game for multiple years, and like when the next FM comes out, they'll buy it, but then they end up playing an older version because they have an older save game. Whereas after like over a decade of doing what I do content-wise, there's like a weird part of you that kind of has to get used to this idea of dropping a save game, maybe at a point sooner than I would have dropped it if I wasn't doing content, if that makes any sense. Like, so for example, with Park to Prems, people get bored once you start winning the Premier League, and even when you get to the Premier League, the interest drops off in the save game kind of quickly. And in some of the earlier Park to Prems, I'd managed for like 10 years of being the best team and try and win multiple Champions Leagues, whereas nowadays, I don't do that because there just isn't sufficient interest in save games once you reach that point. People kind of enjoy the adventure rather than the destination. But because of that, and it might sound stupid, I don't really ever compare save games to one another. Or at least I really actively try to avoid it, because I think if I did that, it would probably limit my enjoyment of whatever the next save game is. If that makes sense. Has the fire alarm gone off again today? It's not gone off since it went off twice yesterday, chat. So I think it's safe to assume it was just some dust or something on the sensor. What am I going to do when Cliff retires? Cry. Lambert is good. I like Lambert. Hi, Pookie. Mum? It's not my mum, just to be... My mum's username is an MC Gaming. Although if it was, that would be quite the turn up for the Bucks, wouldn't it? I'm going to give Moises a rest and play Lambert up top. I've ever played in Belgium in FM. I have, but not in like for a content save game. There was one year where I nearly did like a Benelux save game, like with a custom database, but I just didn't end up doing it in the end. I am going full strength here against Magpies because they're one of the better teams. We rotated things to the previous game, so it should be okay. Lambert being called up for the England under-21s. Was he? Did I miss that? Oh, yeah, he's played for the England under-21s. I feel like Lambert could be really good. We had offers from like Man City in the pre-season. He's been attracting interest. My younger brother apparently once played Fortnite with his friend's dad in Year 7. Sounds dodgy. His username was apparently Raymond Lyota 032. No more questions. I know there's a time where Kalinowski get in a face. Does Lambert deserve one? One day, chat, I'm just going to give them all faces without any warning. And it's going to be the most shocking day of your life. One of the reasons I've not been updating the face pack as much is because with the Journey Manager save game, the face pack conflicts in terms of the faces cross over into that save game. And so if I have it active, every time I load up each save game, I have to either deactivate or reactivate the config. And that's quite annoying when you're doing it 4 times a day. What league is this? This is the Gibraltarian Premier League, where every team gets £4 million and no one knows how to spend it except me. I wonder what our next TV deal is going to look like. I'm kind of hoping it might be 8 million a year. Is that greedy? I really feel like this is an important year to progress as far as we can in Europe, though. If we can get the nations rep up any little way, it's going to make a big old difference. I do wonder if all the teams in Gibraltar just having money in the bank and just being rich, because the game will perceive them as, you know, like the way it has financial status, does that maybe impact league rep? I'm not really sure. What determines the TV deal? I've never actually like experimented with changing variables to see what changes it, but I assume it's to do with the league reputation primarily, as it's usually to do with when the league reaches like a certain point in the reputation table. Valencia, finish it. I'm a bit concerned that we didn't beat Lynx convincingly, and now we're not winning this one convincingly either. How are we not ahead, chat? How are we not ahead? How do the face packs work? It's a bit complicated. You have to set up a custom... You have to add a new manager that's not in charge of any team and is unemployed. You then have to make... Using a filter, like go to the player search screen and basically make a list of all the free agents using a custom filter. Then you set up a custom view that basically includes loads of the players' details, like their unique ID, their ethnicity, and other details. Then you have to export that sheet that has all the players' nationalities and all their information and all... That's a good header. And all their regenness. Then you run that exported file through a program and it generates a config file that basically points each player at a face that resembles roughly what they look like in FM from like a pre-generated set of like 70,000 faces. Missed a few streams. Have they ever come spending money yet? They're not poorly drawn Arsenal. They all got like 10 million in the bank and it's really annoying me. Loving watching the Apex Legends, my favourite game. Respect. I'm kind of glad now that I played a full strength team against Magpies because we're not... Oh my word, Lambert nearly scored a banger. We're not beating them as much as I would like to be. Show you people can build real-time editors to viewability, UID, and sort of like that. It should be easy enough to create a table with that data just in a program. I'm not a programmer or someone who's made that stuff, but the fact that it's not done that way to me suggests there's a reason for it. I'm assuming it's because it can work with any version of Football Manager, because all the views work across multiple versions of Football Manager, and the views are all the same. So the same tool can be used in FM like 22 to FM 24, and if the game gets updated, it doesn't stop working. Why Gibraltar sounds a bit like a gimmick. Look at me doing it with Gibraltar whilst it doesn't matter what team you have in a 20-year FM save. I don't really know what you mean, Juiced Sand. I think people like managing in Gibraltar because it's the newest UEFA member and it's also one of the smallest leagues and nations playable in Football Manager. I don't think it's that weird. Is that our old Berry in their midfield? It is our old Berry. That kind of makes me happy. I mean, he's not bad. I'm shocked he's fit. As in, he's not injured. I mean, he is gorgeous as well. The other good thing about Gibraltar is it's like a short league season, 25 games. So in a save game where your primary aim is doing well in the Champions League, having shorter league seasons makes it quite fun. Endo, blast it. Thank you for the hydrate. How's the national team doing? So I'm the national team manager. When I took over, I think they were 190th in the world rankings, which was already like their all-time high. I think we're like 147th now. Currently, we're top of a Nations League Group C. So there's a chance we get promoted to like Nations League B, which would be a tough step up. Maybe jump in the gun, but what's the plan after this save? FM 26 is the plan after this save game. If FM launches in October, we've got about 4 months left of FM 24. I think this save game will take me a few months minimum to finish. To play not progress as much with the CA because there's less games. I think it's kind of offset by the fact they can train a lot more. It might have a minute impact, but I mean our players are still very much developing. That was not a convincing win, by the way. I mean we won it, but don't love that. Now we got Real Madrid in 3 days. Will FM drop in October? I mean that is when Football Manager normally drops, so. To me, it feels like a safe assumption to at least, as a content creator, plan around that assumption. What season am I in? It should be in the title of the stream. It's season 14. Any plans to have a stream save alongside Parts Prem when FM 26 releases? I really don't know at the moment, Whitey. Typically, streaming is not as... kind of, what's the word... I want to come up with a software phrase. Streaming doesn't pay the bills like videos does at the launch of the game. Let's just say it like that. It's just not. It doesn't really make as much sense to stream over doing video content. If Football Manager is going to be as revolutionary as we think it might be, I really think it opens up the opportunity for me to go and do lots of kind of tutorial videos and informative videos. I used to do them all the time, and I often do a few of them at the launch of a new game. But I think kind of if the game really is going to completely change things, kind of having a 9-part series of here's everything you need to know about Football Manager, it could be kind of sensible. Fitzgerald is injured for 3 to 5 weeks, and so Scanlon. Those are 2 really unfortunate injuries for the upcoming international break, which is after the game against St. Joseph's. I've got to plan this a little bit. All right, get those 2 gone. We are going to be weak at this international break, chat. Wowzers. Is it expected that the game will completely change? Yes, the game is in a brand new engine. Doesn't Killy want to play for the national team yet? No. The players say it's the nation's reputation that stops them wanting to play. Is that the actual reputation, or is it to do with the FIFA World Rankings? I actually don't know which it boils down to. How many players does that leave me with in the national team if I call up those? 2, 11, 19. Oh, still only 22. I need defensive mid coverage. I don't really have it, though, for this international break. There's definitely a gap here with Fitzgerald out. Jason Morris is not great, but he probably is the lesser evil. Matt Green actually is a better defender. Ideally, I don't have to use these players, but needs must. Who do my staff want me to call up? Oh, Maradona is it? Why is Maradona not being given a star rating? My boy's been done dirty. Also, oh, Wooster's back. Wait, is Wooster already in the national team? Or is it because the team's now full? Do I need to remove someone? Okay, Alistair Young. Sorry, mate. And then Wooster's back. I tell you what, if I'd forgotten Wooster, that would have been awkward. He's literally our best striker. Why not do both with shorter streams? It just doesn't work, Omer. Videos, chat, I'll be honest, like streaming makes me a lot less money than videos. And the discrepancy between the two is exaggerated at the launch of a game when there's a lot more interest in videos and ad rates are at their highest. I love streaming. I wish that I could do streaming as like a viable part of my business plan all year round. But there is a reason why historically, usually kind of October, November, December, I focus entirely on the video making side of things. Why did I end the Norwich on the ball City save? That was the first save of yours, and the save ended suddenly. I don't remember doing that save game, Amit. What year was it? I have no idea, is the honest answer. Won't the new engine mostly affect the graphics? I think they're going to do pretty significant changes. Right. It's Real Madrid at home, everyone. It's not an easy game, but we are ahead of them going into this game. In terms of the formation, I mean, it's full strength. I didn't like how we played against Feyenoord, but we're at home, so maybe it's going to be fine. Maybe. I know it's miles away. I don't know, Whitey. Chat, I'll be honest, I'm not really planning ahead. I don't even know if we're going to do Park to Prem on FM26 because we don't know what databases and stuff there's going to be. Right, let's get into this game. For people new around here, I can't answer comments and just chat with you guys as much as I do outside of matches for the Champions League games because these do get edited down and put into videos. So if you've got questions, wait until after the game and I will get back to them. Do I think people would care if SI just released FM25 as a data update? They couldn't have done that, Iron. They couldn't have done that because licensing agreements and stuff, sadly. Look, Real Madrid at home, we know how we want to play. We're pretty much at full... In fact, no, we're not pretty much. We are at full strength here. They've got a decent team. They've got a very good team. In fact, if we were to look at the Champions League Media Dream 11... I mean, you can see here, so many of their players are here. Okay, literally half the team is their team. This ain't going to be easy. Let's see how we go. They're playing a 4-4-2, which is interesting. "10 minutes in. I mean, We should get battered here. I skipped the roof. Chat, I skipped the roof. It's a disaster. We deserve to lose now. We deserve to lose. No roof, no party. Oh, Coyote scores. It's a disaster. Real Madrid are quite good. Sorry to the roof fans. I'm very, very sorry. It's a disaster class. Camavinga's good, isn't he? I mean, 7 of their players are in the media dream 11. They've literally built a super team. It's almost like real life, isn't it? It's almost like real life. Chronic Masturbator, mate. Thank you for gifting a sub. That's very kind of you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Their team is stacked. Camavinga at left back. Musiala. What I will say is a lot of these players are like 33. Give it 2 years and they are all going to drop off at the same time and maybe then I'll be fine. I mean, I say that Endrick's only 30 and he's mad. They're quite good. But we can fight back. We can do something. Like, their team is actually insane. I don't think I can beat this team, chat. I'm going to just, set out some realistic expectations here. I think they've got individual players on more than my entire team's on, wage-wise. Let's see how we do here. Tunkara, Doyle. Cost doesn't get there. It's a disaster. Musiala. We're in danger. Endrick's good, isn't he? I can't wait for the next game. I can't... The next game, chat, will have them. I think it's Juventus we've got next. Is anyone else worried? Endrick. Oh, all their players are just better, which is an issue. 2 wins and 2 defeats is looking very, very likely here all of a sudden. I'll shout encourage at the players. The fact that I've shouted encourage at 2 goals down and they've reacted well is a pretty good indicator that we're crazy underdogs. Endrick is so good at FM as well. I mean, that whole team is good. I love the fact they're playing a 4-4-2. It's just quite funny. To be fair, if they're playing a 4-4-2, right, normally I'd put on focus play through the middle, pass into space, and run at defence. The issue I've got is their centre mid setup is Bellingham and Fran. I wanted to click on Fran and show you how good he is. They've nearly scored another. If I just look at Fran and Bellingham, this might be the best centre mid duo you could literally play in any football manager. They're actually insane. Like, Fran makes Bellingham look like a small child. It's actually insane. I'm going to try and beat them in the middle and focus the play through the middle, but they're so good in the middle, I think they can make a 4-4-2 work against me. Sadly. Have I tried signing Fran? I wish I could have done. He was playing for Inter last year when they beat me. They signed him for 100 million. And he's not bad. Koss. Kim. Kim. Wake up, Kim. We can't give the ball away there, son. They've got so many players on the break. Fran. Okay. Okay, my players can't do that. I mean, NTIA is having his once it per Champions League campaign shit the bed performance, pardon my French. Did that deflect? It might have deflected off Doyle, actually. He's been given the goal anyway. I mean, it's 3-0. I'm throwing a water bottle. Some of them have cried. Go out there and prove it. Prove that you're better. Look at that. I'm a genius. What just come back now? Part of me sat thinking, should I just bring on some of the kids just to, distribute the pain? Like, we could give Lambert some game time for development. What could go wrong? You know what? Yamashita as well. We're getting battered by Real Madrid, so what are we going to do? We're going to expose children to Real Madrid and Cliff Garcia as well. If we now earn a penalty after I've just made those subs, I'm going to be cancelling them all very quickly. Kalinowski. Cancel the subs. Cancel. We're back. We are so back. I was about to give up. Come on, Kos. Lays it back to Kalinowski. Lovely finish, it has to be said. We love that. All right, encourage. Come on. Imagine if we get another. Imagine. How did Trubbin save that? How did he serve? Like, that is mental. I thought it was in. I thought it was going to be a really weird short highlight. I'm not even sure if that itself was the highlight, in all honesty. It might be this. Oh, no, it's Hendrick. It's Hendrick. My players can't do that. Ah! He's so good. He's very good as Hendrick in Football Manager, if you didn't know. Yeah, it is 4-1. How good is it? I can't even click on it. There's another highlight immediately. Tommy Fred, dude, thank you for the 26 months. I appreciate the love. We're going to get a goal now because Tommy subbed, I believe. Kim, who's wearing gloves. Interesting. Valencia. And Dong. Where are we going? Kos. Kalinowski and Dong. What a goal that is! What a goal. Okay, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's actually mad. That is actually mad. The keeper's not even moved. The keeper thinks it's going wide. I think it's going mad. It's curled in. Doyle's on a 5.9. Let's get him off and bring in Keita. I'm going to make some changes. Kim's coming off for Lambert. And Dong just scored. I have to keep him on. Valencia off for Collinger. I'm now making subs like we could somehow come back in this game. It's still a long way away from being done. What I will say is, like, we've had more shots on target than them. I've just said I'm going to sub off Valencia. That's a foul. Right, we'll take that. The subs are happening. This is probably going to kill the highlight. Is he okay, Valencia? Is he okay? Put the ball in him. That'll fix him. Just put the ball in him. He's alive. All I'm saying is look at the match momentum. We're back. We're taking on comfortably the best team in Europe. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, they've scored 4. But we've scored some too. JJ's had a calamity there, hasn't he? I feel like he does make errors quite a lot. Lille's worked back well. And DIA. And Dong is in pursuit. Doesn't get there. Kalinowski, loose touch. Oh, Lambert, my goat. Imagine. And Dong. Tunkara. Lambert. Oh, I'm being given hope because we're actually getting the ball forward, but it's probably a chance for them. Musiala. Camavinga. I've never heard of Benamir. Is he a real player? No, he's a regen. He's not even good. I mean, look. Some of their players are in their mid-30s. Like Camavinga, Bellingham, they're like 33. Hendrick's 30. Give it 5 years, they'll all be in the retirement home and I'll be safe from them. I'm not safe from them here. That shot deflected in. It's 5-2. I hate to say it. That probably is now game over. Now it's about just saving some legs and stopping players getting sent off, although JJ at centre-back scares me. All I'm saying is 7-goal thriller. I just need Hendrick to retire, and then when his regen appears, we just sign them. Obviously, that's not how regens work anymore, but just pretend it is. We'll just sign the new version of him that appears. Marco, what are you doing? Chat, they're so good. They're so good. It's a good save, but they're so good. I'm not having fun. Is this what it's like to be a team in Gibraltar? Juice Sands, I've ignored you through this whole video, mate. You've spent about 10 minutes talking to yourself in the chat. We're not here to backseat game. This is a formation that has seen us, as a team from Gibraltar, get all the way to a Champions League second knockout round. Our wage budget is smaller than individual players on this Real Madrid team. I appreciate you being here, mate, but I don't appreciate being told how to play a game I've played for 20 years. Play the game yourself if you want to play it. Iwatara. That's nearly got it as well. We're taking on comfortably here the best team in Europe. We're overcommitting men forward now to try and get a late goal. Is it stupid? Yeah. Is it fun? Yeah. Aparicio, Endrick. I mean, just as a reminder, our board expectation was just to make the Champions League proper. Our reputation is less than Portsmouth's. That's the best way of phrasing it, isn't it? Our club reputation is lower than Portsmouth's in League One. I'm quite happy with this performance. Now, I don't know the fact we conceded 6, but I'm not going to cry about it because it's Real Madrid, everyone. It's Real Madrid. I mean, it's 6-3. Go on. We're so back. It's probably, I'll be honest, chat, it's probably over. But we're having fun. Bellingham. Good save, NDIA. Good save. Encourage the players. Kill the highlight. Oh, I've not killed it. I'm going to look at the positives. We scored 3 goals against Real Madrid, who in this universe are like the best team by miles. How good is Aparicio, the other guy? I mean, he's not bad, is he? Model citizen personality. Okay, mate. Get me out of here. It's because I didn't watch The Roof. I'm proud of your efforts. The fact the players all reacted well to I'm proud of your efforts when we've lost 6-3 says a lot. Did we sell out the stadium? 3,339 fans. That is the capacity. We sold out, everyone. Shepherd got removed from our shortlist. Oh, chat, I could bring him home. The wages are the issue. Jack, what will happen first? You winning the Champions League or another Gibraltarian team making it to the group stage? I think probably another Gibraltarian team making the group stage, in all honesty. Can we look? You know how in the league you can look at like the wages? Can you do that for like the Champions League under team detailed stats? Oh, you can. Oh, this is all the teams that were in the qualifying rounds as well. So our wages are 18 million a year. For context, Real Madrid's are 290 million. That's so funny. Real Madrid are spending more than 10 times more on wages than me. I mean, it's like 15 times more. In terms of money, we do not have money. I think it's okay to lose to them. Wolfgram's improving, but I did promise him he was a star player, which was a lie. Okay, he's going to be a squad player. That's good that I was able to talk him down. He could end up being good. I say that. The updated scout report scares me, but I did only spend 700k on him. Oh, we got an international break after St. Joseph's. Are we going to get promoted out of the Nations League? That's what I'm wondering. Hi Jack, just got to the Premier League with Stoke, but struggling to find players that are good enough to play in the Prem. Any advice/tips? Free agents are very, very useful. Besides that, loans. Loans are good. What was the name of the guy who scored 4 in his first game, then scored 1 for the next 2 seasons? Madashan da Silva. Kalinowski's been overlooked for the American... Sorry, what? He might have to play for a bigger club before he's considered for the USA. Hopefully he doesn't want to leave. He's contracted for 3 more years with an optional 3-year extension. We're chilling. I just realised how big our wage budget here is. Should we just make the transfer budget bigger? I only have the option to build a new stadium. I think I asked for the stadium to be expanded recently and it got granted. Oh, yeah. That is what happened. Keita wants to play more. Oh, mate. Can you lower your playing time, please? All right, you're right. I can accept that. See you at training. Wait, did that work? I'm a genius. We won't talk to him. Just let him cry to himself. Kalinowski on a 10.0 training rating. Lambert on a 10.0 training rating. JJ on a 9.8. You'll love to see it. Wow, look at Leal's improvements, chat. Leal is good. Hi, Jack. Still catch up on the VODs. You've said loads of times no one made the group stage. Just started season 13. Did Lincoln not make it in the league stage in the very early seasons? They did. I have recently been caveating it with no one's made it in the last 10 years, which is accurate now. But yes, technically Lincoln did make the Conference League group stage once before we were even playing in Europe. If you want to get technical. But in terms of for the coefficient, that has dropped off the end of any relevancy, sadly. All right, St. Joseph's, everyone. How hard can it be? I need to make Lambert not available for the under-23s because they're playing him and he's always tired. He can play 45 minutes for them. I'm trying to give Yamashita game time. I don't know how much this guy is actually going to improve. I signed him because he was a model citizen at 19. I guess as a depth option, he's not bad either, really. I don't think I need to rotate things any more than that. I kind of want to give Antunes some game time. We'll do that. Right, St. Joseph's time, everyone. Let's see how we go. Rather unique question. Don't know if this has ever come up, but your massive squads may be the only time this happens. What happens if you give 99 people squad number and then try to play someone else? That is a great question. I assume you could like shuffle around the squad numbers. I think Football Manager in leagues with no registration rules does often put in a registration rule that you can have a maximum of 99 players for that. But I actually don't know, Craig, is the honest answer. I hope to never have to worry about a problem like that. Duru, imagine if we score immediately. Never mind. That would have been good, wouldn't it? That would have been good 15 seconds in. Time to go do science. I don't have to worry about squad numbers here, though. Wasn't my reserve team like 200 players? Yeah, it was. I guess you're asking for me to put all the reserve players in. It's now down to like 60. I have self-control now, honest. Did I get the cat from the farmhouse? I have no idea what you're talking about, Iron. No idea, mate. I'm assuming this is the setup for some, like, joke that I don't understand. It's going to be like when you say in a room, someone here is an owl. And then someone goes, who? Yeah, because that's who? Yeah, because owls make that noise. It's genius. I feel like I've walked into one of those without realising it. Jack, I need sage wisdom. First takeaway evening in 7 weeks. Pizza, kebab, or Chinese? Ah. If it's good Chinese takeaway and not, like, English takeaway Chinese, then the proper, like, Chinese takeaway. But if it's regular takeaway, I think it has to be a pizza. Because actually, if it's a Friday, I say go pizza, then get 2 and have 1 for breakfast on the weekend. But can you face yourself eating a pizza for breakfast on Wednesday morning? If you can, pizza's the way. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? No idea. Cat. Oh, sorry. So you meant dog, Iron. It's a family dog. It's the woman who's had the litter of dogs. It's her family dog who's 4 years old. She's never had any puppies before. It's her first time raising a litter. She doesn't live on a farm, but she has lots of animals in the back garden. Like I said, there's 3 ducks, 2 cats, 3 chickens, and a dog. Oh, we're chilling. Sigh, finally. Finally, we get a goal. I joined the chat and the title is already a lie. Sorry. I'm an awful person. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? A roaming Catholic. That's awful. Sorry, I read the setup to the joke, then never read the answer. I got distracted. Someone mentioned dog, and I thought, dog! Duru, bang it. Or just go on your lonesome. Vasquez! That'll do. We're chilling. Get me another before half-time so I can flee. I'm looking forward to the Nations League games, actually, because we could get promoted. Oh, my word. Keita, thank you for dropping your play-in time, and thank you for scoring. Easy. Luxembourg and Macedonia, here we come. Duru got two assists. I love Duru. 27 caps for Gibraltar already. That's crept up, hasn't it? Tell you what, Magpies have only lost to us, and we only beat them 1-0. Okay, Sly didn't react well, but everyone else did. It's fine. New viewers must wonder what sort of code language these people are talking in. Yeah, it does happen. Sometimes I wonder what language the chat are talking in. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. It's so bad. It's so bad, chat. Help me. Help me. Help. Help. Squad player. Do I just sell Sai? Also, someone asked about Guerrero. Guerrero's the centre mid that was being suggested to be played. He is not that good, is he? I'm not sure why he was being suggested. Does YouTube think you're Z? I think so. Hey, Jack, when's the doggo arriving? By the end of the month. I've said it a load before, chat, just to reiterate, because, you know, I feel like if I don't mention enough, people will be shocked. When I get the dog, there might be a few weeks. Well, not a few weeks. I'm hoping it'll be a week where the streams are a little bit sporadic. Just because there'll probably be lots of puppy duties to be doing during the day when I'd normally be streaming. But I will pay you back with dog tax, social media posts, and Discord images, like images on the Discord server of the puppy, which I hope is like an adequate trade-off for the lack of streams while I'm dealing with dog piss on the floor, probably. Paternity leave. Yes, paternity leave, chat. It's the way of seeing which players will be exempt and when they'll get champ registration under the 2 years rule. That I think I know what you've written there, Jay, but you've written it awfully. Or maybe I can't read. There isn't a way to see players that'll be under 21. You've just got to keep track of them yourself. Key players must perform. No pressure then. I don't want to big us up too much here, chat. We could actually get promoted in the Nations League. Like, it could happen. I know we're only in Group C. Beat Luxembourg today, and if the other two teams draw, is that enough? No, because they'd be on 6 and I'd be on 9. I've got Luxembourg and North Macedonia to play. I'm scared. Also, did I miss a promise? Oh, Lille is running out. I need to improve the coaching team. Do we have a spot for a coach? No, one sec. Coach is allowed. I can only ask for the youth team to have more. If I just sign any set piece coach, will that count as improving the coaching team? Does anyone know? In my head, it should. They don't need to be good, right? I just said to improve. As someone who's had a puppy in the last few years, dear Lord, those first 6 months take so much attention. Yeah, I am expecting it to be a busy time with the pup. Hopefully a rewarding time as well. I'm sure it will be. If I beat Luxembourg and win in the Nations League, chat, and get promoted, what are we doing? Do I get to order pizza tonight? That's what I'm thinking. Wooster's back from injury as well, which is big. We didn't have him for the last set of internationals. Does the puppy have a name yet? He does, but I'm not saying it on stream until he's here. You know, we've got to leave a little bit of a surprise. All right, Mason on the left, Zeffirino on the right, Richards through the middle. I think this is my best team. Where's Scanlon? Scanlon is injured, sadly. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait. Faye shouldn't be in the defence either. Heaven. Heaven in. That's my team. I believe. I just want to... Imagine if I get promoted in the Nations League. Imagine. Group B. That sounds big, doesn't it? Thing is, if I get promoted into Group B, I'd probably lose most of the games. Then it screws up my FIFA World ranking, doesn't it? I didn't really think about that. Oh, oh, chat. I don't have the Rat Buster to hand. Oh, do I have it to hand? No, I don't. I don't like the way they're playing here. I guess, I'll make a Rat Buster on the fly. That sounds like a good idea. I mean, that kind of works. I'm going to go to a 4-2-4. Because I feel like a centre attacking mid against the two defensive mids. Fair play to them, by the way, using a register. That's going to be annoying. Wait, can you get to the Euros through the Nations League, chat? How does that work? I think it's a World Cup year next, not a Euros year next. See you later, Dunk. Take it easy, mate. Good luck to you in your MFL Cup games today. That's a little bit concerning that they carved me so open there. All right, Jenkins, where are we going? The Ginger Ninja, look at him go. It's not a good ball. Zeffirino, keep it alive, my friend. Duru. Zeffirino, go on! Come on! Suck it, Luxembourg! Win our last 2 games and we get promoted. We have North Macedonia next and it's at home. This is the tricky game. I'm daring to believe. Come on! All right, praise the players. Goal ahead. There's still a lot to be done. And they're still playing their ratty tactics, so I've got to show them respect. Jenkins whips it. Wooster can't get their second ball. Third ball. We love that, Dragic. Oh, Duru! Panic. I mean, they are just set up to try and hit us on the break, aren't they? That is literally their game plan. They're playing 3 at the back, wing backs, 2 defensive mids, then just a triangle in the final third. Zeffirino on a wander. Oh, my word. Zeffirino? That's a little bit of Brazilian samba if I ever did see some. Do I have some samba music? Come on! That was all him. Ignore the defensive calamity. Come on! Praise the players. Groves on a booking scares me. He's on for a hattie. Mason, Duru. Dragic. Andre. I'm having fun, can you tell? Jenkins. Groves, Dragic. Zeffirino. Oh my word. The net rippled. I believed. I really thought he'd done it. I feel like the 4-2-4 matches up nicely against them going forward. It does sometimes leave me a little bit nervous when they have a bit of build-up play like this, that they can cause us issues when maybe a bit light at the back. Oh my word, that cross deflected straight to Dadari. It's 2-1. I wish I had a goalie. Was he off here? Would he have been offside if it... No, okay, Duru was playing him on. Deflected cross. Oh, pain. Pain. All right, I'm happy. We can do better. I'm going to make subs. Groves off. Dutch oven on. Lopez on for Mason. Love that as a change, actually. Al Hassan on for Richards. You know what? We'll play Al Hassan on the right. So he's curling on his stronger foot. Oh my, well, what are we doing at the back? Is there any goalies I can bully? I've tried, Paddy. I can't bully them. Has he talked about the weather yet? A little bit. It's hot today, chat. It's actually really hot again. Newsflash. It's warm. Zeffirino. How hot is it right now? I forgot to move the indoor thermometer into here. How hot is it? It's 28 degrees outside, blimey. It's definitely hotter inside too. Yesterday when I finished streaming, Wok told me that my bedroom smelled like a games convention, which I don't think is a compliment. Duru, please. Get the goal that we need. Wooster! Oh, you donkey. We're still ahead. Praise the players. Get the green happy smiley faces. I mean, the momentum looks good, doesn't it? "10 minutes, chat. Look at the XG. If they get a goal back here, it'll be so unjust." I do have an air conditioning unit, chat, but the issue is, in a recording environment, like, an aircon unit is just not quiet enough. It's very loud. Sadly. And I can cool down the room like I did today before I stream, but after 2 hours, it gets hot quickly. Zeffirino has absolutely run this game so far. And yeah, I'm scared. Oh, I might need a save out of Hernandez. I've just got this feeling I'm going to need the keeper to do something. Rooster, please. Ref! Play on. Play on. Lopez. Oh, it's deflected in. I don't care. I don't care. Screw you, Luxembourg. Come on. Did I work out why the fire alarm kept going off? I didn't, but it stopped going off. And the house hasn't burned down. I think it was probably just some dust or an insect or something in the sensor. Did Lampo ever become eligible? He hasn't yet. I don't think he will ever, sadly. I think he's stuck on paperwork, which upsets me. It's another win, chat. If Albania and North Macedonia... I think if North Macedonia won, I only have to draw the next game to go up. Did Palmer leave before the paperwork? Yeah. Also, he's like 33 anyway. I can't remember. Are Luxembourg higher than me in the rankings? They're 102nd. We're like 140, yeah, 140. Chat, this is mad for our not coefficient, for our FIFA World Ranking. Alisat, we've got so many players forward. Wooster, back from injury. He's not scored. He should have scored. In retrospect, I maybe should have made some subs sooner in this game to rest legs, but I guess the game wasn't done till late anyway. Wooster. Lopez. I want Zeffirino to get a hat-trick. He deserves it today. Oh, it's unselfish. Lopez gets his second. It's done. Come on! Maybe 4-2-4 is an alternative when we're playing against the back three. Although I think they have abandoned their back three chasing goals later on, to be fair. I mean, Zeffirino has a run this game here. Did I see the qualies for European competitions today? Which qualies? Melly. I'll be honest, chat, I've not watched a lot of any football since the season ended. Oh my word, North Macedonia won. I only have to draw on the last day to go up. Imagine. Also, did you see that? Lambert, goal for the England under-21s to beat Germany. You love to see it. All of them. Oh, what? Has the draw been made today, Melly? I've literally not seen it. If it was the draws today for the qualifying rounds, I wish I could rest players in the national team. Wouldn't that be useful? Oh my word, 143rd. 143rd. We're climbing. Why did my Discord just ping? Actually, why did my Discord... Was that my Discord? Why did my Discord ping? Am I getting pinged on a server that I never use? Huh? The mystery. Lambert's good, isn't he? He might be legitimate, chat. He might be legit. Gibraltar provide surprise package. Yeah, we're surprising as a package. Does your Discord ping for MFL matches? It does, but I didn't have a notification, so I'm a bit confused. Who knows, chat? Streamer mode for me on Discord hasn't worked since the latest update. I need to check it. Okay, is this going to make Lil happy? It didn't work immediately if it did. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for this. This is actually a big game. In the Nations League. Imagine going up to League B. We'll probably get battered, but... Let me dream. Which group was ours? I mean, look at it. Look at chat, imagine. You can press the date in the top left. You can't rest players on international duty. As national team manager. You can rest players that are your own players. But not others. Oh, imagine if we win. Imagine. How long do I think the journeyman will last? Yeah, Phoenix, the 2 save games I've got right now are my last plan for FM24. I think, assuming the game comes out in October, they should both wrap up around September time, maybe late August. Gives me a little bit of time to recharge between games. Hey, Lil is happy that the promise was kept. Happy days. Right, this is big. This is the moment. Can we do it? Do I want to rotate things at all? There are some tired legs, but the backups just aren't as good. I could bring Faye in at centre-back. Maybe start Garcia in this game. I think that's got to be the play. Oh, yeah, we've got Bath as well. I could bring in Bath, actually, because Bath was suspended. I'm thinking Bath for Dragic. Set-piece threat could be important here. Is Berry better than Richards? Yeah. Let's give Berry the nod. Beat North Macedonia at home. We go into the Nations League Group B. Imagine. Oh, I'm actually nervous for this. I am actually nervous for this game. It's funny how half the team is literally Americans that have taken up Gibraltarian nationality. Oh, they're playing a back three with the... I hate the shape so much. I've not really, with the current team selection, got the ability to change shape like I did last game because Berry can only play centre attack in mid. So I think I'm just going to stick with things as they are. And late on if we're chasing or if we need a goal. But a draw's enough for us. A draw is enough. We just have to avoid defeat. Can we play some good football? Jakins, where you going? Wooster? Zeph? Oh my word, Zeffirino has turned into an absolute monster. This man is not meant to be as good as he is. He's so good. I'm not sure why he was in the box for their header there as the left winger, but we won't question it. Like, why is it? Where? I don't really get why he's so inside, but I'm not going to complain because it's gone in. Come on. Imagine. Nations League Group B. Now, the next year, chat, it's a World Cup year, right? Like, the next qualifying campaign that we'll do is the World Cup qualifying campaign. Does this, winning this Nations League group, does it do anything for my Euros qualifying aspirations if we do it? Now, to be fair, we did go ahead against them. As I was mentioning, we did go ahead against Macedonia and then bottle it before, but I do feel like home and away advantage is massive in FM. We have given away the ball there in a horrific area, it has to be said. Oh, I don't like that. Duru? Gross. Okay, that's okay. Where are we going, Duru? Okay, that's actually quite smart by him. I'll give him it. Groves? Wooster? Berry! 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 Come on! Oh, my word. Gibraltar 2, MK Dons 0. It's Macedonia. It's North Macedonia. Just to be not MK Dons. Just for anyone confused joining late. Berry, what a finish. Come on, he's buried it. Get it? I mean, they have to score 3 goals now because a draw's enough for us. But a win would be great for the coefficient. If we win this, and it's... Oh, my... Jakins is injured. It's a disaster. If we win this, and it's a bit of an if, because there is still time here, that'd be good for the coefficient, wouldn't it? Why do I feel like they're about to get a goal before half-time? Vasilev back to Stojov. I realise with players like Faye at centre-back, he's not a bad player, but I hold bias against players who never played for Gibraltar Apex. Is that acceptable? I mean, it's worked for us so far, I guess. A mini for them. Oh, he's blocked it. That's okay. Groves? Zeph? Berry? That man's on a yellow card. He needs to be sensible. Oh, my word. It's beautiful. Oh, Berry should have scored. Do I mind showing all the groups in the end? I can do that. Remind me, chat, after the game. Okay, 2-0 up at the break. We've dominated them. You're doing brilliantly. We've got 1 foot in the Nations League Group B. I mean, that makes us like a top half European team if we do it, right? Kind of technically. If I win this, will Nkili or Angel or Newdale, will they play for me, do we reckon? All right, Al Hassan on, Richards on. I'm just bringing in fresh legs here. Duru is absolutely exhausted. We're going to give a debut to Green, a right back. Good luck, mate. How much of a jumping ranks will I get if we get promoted? I don't think Nations League performances like itself. Maybe I'm wrong here. I think it's just for the wins. I don't think actually like what we've achieved in the Nations League is worth anything. I would love to be wrong. So if someone wants to tell me, Jack, you don't know what you're talking about, that's not how it works, please do. Because I'm not going to pretend I'm certain. I feel like it's done on individual games. 10 minutes left. As an Albanian against what's happened to this save, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that... I mean, I don't think Albania are going down, at least. I think Luxembourg are the team going down. If you want to find a positive. Bath. Green, that making his debut. Oh, he should have shot. Be greedy, son. Heaven, bang it. Oh, chat. Oh, we're so good. We're so good. It's 3-0. It's done. Heaven with the assist. I almost feel like Heaven was shooting here. Okay, it was a pass. I'll just assume he's shooting. Come on! So wait, do I qualify for the Euros through this? Or not? Because it's not, the Euros isn't next year. So was this a bad Nations League year to win? I don't even know. I don't even care. We've won Group C. We don't get a trophy lift. We don't get a trophy lift. Are you having a giraffe? Luxembourg go down. We go up. Everyone's injured. You know what? It's fine. Gibraltar star in Group C. That's me. Promoted, baby. But not all the groups are finished yet. When is the multiplayer draft coming? I don't know what you're talking about, Felix. Are you talking about Zealand's the league? I will just be streaming that when it's happening. But it's not my thing to give details about. Gibraltar cheap. 137th. We're flying. We're flying. Oh my word. Chat to the moon. Hold. We're going to the moon. Look at that. I don't know if it's worth anything more than that. I guess we'll find out here. I'm getting lightheaded. We move up 11. We've gone up another place. 136th. I guess maybe winning the group was worth more points then. I don't understand the world ranking system. World rankings. Where are we? We're still a long way down, to be fair. Look at us. We're behind Hong Kong now. Look at that. Suck it, Fiji and Turkmenistan. That really does put it into context that we've still got a lot of catching up to do, doesn't it? There's still quite a lot of climbing to be done. What were we ranked before I started? The nation had been on a small climb up. Very small. I think it was, was it around here that I took over? I want to say it was here, but it just looks like it'd be a convenient time for me to say I joined. I can't ask the players that turned me down to play for the national team immediately, chat. I have to wait for a little while. How does the club coefficient look? I'll be honest, it's just not changed in years. We are firmly planted in 21st. We are getting rid of a kind of bad year for the coefficient. But because the way the coefficient works is it takes an average score of the last 5 years and of all the teams, I need other teams to do better. I can't really do much more. All right, chat. Oh, my word. When's our next game? Oh, it's not even scheduled. Don't need to worry about that. I think we'll do one more game today against Lions, and then we'll leave the Juventus game to kick off tomorrow's stream at 2 o'clock. Because I've still got to edit tomorrow's YouTube video, which I probably should do sooner rather than later. The last couple of days, I've been editing videos at 1 a.m. And let me tell you now, editing and recording videos late at night, not as fun as doing it in the day. Is there a day and hour for this week's draft in the Zealand League yet? I think it's happening next week, but I don't know the exact details. But it's next week. I think it's Friday next week, but it could be Thursday. Yamashita's struggling to fit in. Would it help if I brought in a friend? Okay, well, I've got to sign a Japanese Wonder Kid, everyone. I have to. It's this week, Jack. It's definitely not. I hate to tell you, chat. It's definitely not this week. I'm now going to check out of panic. I'm now... Chat, you're genuinely making me panic. He says he's got that date locked in. Last Friday he said next week. I'm pretty sure he means next week. I'm looking at the dates he's given me in. I think it's next week, chat. Based on what I can read here. Zealand is very rarely clear with stuff. Schedule. Looking this in, others are more adjustable. Who says that's the locking it in? I think it's that one. He said on stream last week that it's this week. Zealand says here the 27th of the 6th is locked in. I'm going to trust what he said on a Discord server. Chat over what he's told you lot. I'm afraid to say. Oh, he did say... He really doesn't make things clear. I'm gonna have to check with him because he's really not made it clear. Yeah, I think it's next week. Because he said on the 12th, chat, we start next week. It'll either be Thursday or Friday. Which I took to mean next week. But then he also says the following schedule is, and there's various dates, but there's a date that's locked in. It's the 27th of the 6th. Locked this one in. Others are more adjustable. So I guess that's it. He really hasn't made it clear. In his video from 3 days ago, it says the draft is next week. Yeah. I think, chat, I think it's the 27th. I think you lot, I feel like you lot have been confused by Zealand. Who think it's happening this week. I've got some bad news. He's really not made it clear. The fact that I'm not 100% sure says a lot. But I'm pretty sure, based on what is in the Discord server, the 27th is the date that's locked in. Which I interpret as that's the day of the draft, because it's locked in. He's like, please don't miss this date. This is the one that matters. He also said nothing's locked in, just in case everyone is not around. Well, there you go. Any vacation plans? No. I've got a puppy coming at the end of the month, so vacations are off the cards for a while. Which I am completely okay with. Kim. Oh, and Dong. How have we not scored? Okay, we have scored. That is not a pretty goal. 22 seconds in. Suck it, Lions. All I'm saying is, Z, in the Discord chat that all I'm saying is in the Discord that Z has set up, the only dates that have been thrown around are a Thursday and a Friday, and then he said he's locking in the 27th. I don't think it was ever going to be this week. I understand why some of you might have got confused based on what I'm hearing he has said in a video, but I can tell you categorically, It has never been happening this week. What breed of dog am I getting? I'm getting a mini schnauzer. Little miniature schnauzer, which actually he's not a mini schnauzer. He's a big boy. He's the big boy of the litter. He's a bit of a unit. When he lays down, he looks like a burrito. Can we see the dog again? Dog! Dog! That picture's him at 5 weeks old. He's a little giant. He's like 5 pounds and his litter mates are like 4 pounds. He's literally like 20% heavier than the other ones. Also, chat, is that the quickest net free and flea ever? That might be. It's 3 minutes in. Lions just want the stream to end. I said that was the last game today. Oh, we only finished 10-1. We're washed. Oh, the stream died. What a time. Oh, the stream died. Oh, dear. YouTube, are you still here? I think YouTube's still here. Will I make my dog vegan? No, Amit. Amit, you do ask some interesting questions at time in the chat. YouTube's fine. Oh, YouTube. The worst thing is here, YouTube. The stream's gone down on Twitch. I'm literally about to end the stream now. I'm literally going to end it. So there's going to be a Twitch VOD that exists that's like 2 minutes long. And it's deeply upsetting. Right, we've reconnected. Hello, Twitch. We beat Lions 10-1. It's 3-0 after 4 minutes. The players got washed. That's us done for today. I don't know why I wait for the stream to come back, really, chat. That is me going to stop things there for today. We've been live for 2.5 hours. Next time out, we're kicking off the stream with 2 big away games in the Champo. Juventus and then Rapid. If we beat Rapid, I think we're good. If we don't beat Rapid, suddenly Porto and Man City feel like scary games. Which is a pain. So we'll have to see. What's the dog's name? I've not revealed the dog's name yet, Kieran. I'm waiting for him to get here. And yet, we've got to play... How many times have we played Porto in this save game? It feels like I'm playing them all the time. I hate Porto. I'm always playing them, and it's an absolute piece of agony. But yeah, chat, we're going to leave things there for today. Really, really appreciate you guys hanging out today. It was a fun old stream. We'll be back live tomorrow with the Juve game and then some more as well. We won't just be doing one game tomorrow. Should be live from around 2 o'clock, same as we've been every other day this week. Hopefully, some of you guys will be here for it. Anyway, I'm going to leave things there for today. I've been asked in the chat, Jack, have you ever been so distracted with gaming that you ate out of an empty bottle and peed into a pizza? No. What a weird thing to write. Chat, I'm leaving now. I've been scared away. I've been scared. Bye. Have a lovely day.